The New York Knicks are one win away from being crowned NBA champions. And on today's show, I'm going to tell you what they got to do to get it done on Saturday night in San Antonio. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. We are presented by Prize Picks, and my name is Marshall Green. Due to the epic tip up and in by OG Anunoby to complete the biggest second half comeback in NBA history in the playoffs and the biggest NBA Finals comeback. We launched a brand new OG Anunoby shirt. Get yours today. Chatsports.com/OG. We've got it in black. We've got it in blue. It's got the date. It's got the score. And it's got the game. Chatsports.com/OG. Get your shirt today and support the channel. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you for clicking on today's show. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon, especially if you want to see the Knicks win Game 5 on Saturday night. I don't really understand it at this point, and I think the better way to say is I don't think that Las Vegas understands the New York Knicks just yet, as Vegas has the New York Knicks as 5-point underdogs in Game 5 at the Frostbank Center in San Antonio. That's funny. Vegas is telling you they think this is going 6. We'll see if the New York Knicks have anything to say about it. Like you, I'm not over Game 4. I still get emotional watching the highlights. I still get emotional watching the tip-in. I still get emotional watching the post-game press conferences, all the camera angles, the crowd pops, everything about Game 4 still makes me feel like a 7-year-old kid on Christmas morning. The Knicks can't have that mindset. The Knicks cannot let Game 4 linger. Game 4 should already be out of their system. Game 4 should be a word that they don't speak about anymore. They got to move on to Game 5. The Knicks cannot think they won the NBA title, because they have not. They're not even close to winning the NBA title. They got to win one more game, and it'll be the toughest game of their lives to win. The job is not finished. All playoffs long, all series long, we've heard Knicks players say it. It's 0-0. They go up 1-0, it's 0-0. They go up 2-0, it's 0-0. They go up 3-0, it's 0-0. Those words need to have meaning, and there needs to be action behind those words. You need to come out and play like your season and your lives are on the line. The Knicks need to play like they are one loss away from elimination. Because I promise you, the last thing you want to do is go back to Madison Square Garden for a Game 6, because that will be a pressure cooker environment. And if there's any team that can overcome that, it is this team. But just because you can swim upstream, you don't need to do it all the time. My number one key to victory in Game 5, the Josh Hart game. We almost had a Josh Hart game in Game 3. Hit like 4 threes, hit some big buckets. But we all know what happened in Game 4. Josh Hart misses the wide open layup. Josh Hart, the very next possession, does not box out Stephon Castle, and he fouls him. Josh Hart goes from potentially laying the ball in to go up 2 possessions to then on the very next possession or a possession after that on defense, fouling a San Antonio Spurs and coughing up the lead. You go from the opportunity to put your team up 2 possessions to losing your team the lead. And Josh Hart felt it, and he knew it. And you could see it right here when he sat on the ground heartbroken. You could see it in the post-game interview. You could see it when he sat down with NBA TV. You could see it when he said, OG Anunoby saved me a lifetime of regret. But in life, when you're at your lowest, you need people to pick you up. And there's Towns, and there's Brunson, and there's Alvarado, knowing that we can't win this without you, Josh. And they picked him up. And now he owes them. And it's time for him to pick them up. And it's time for Josh Hart to have his NBA Finals moment, because damn does he deserve it. Because you are not in this spot without Josh Hart. Josh Hart is the heart of this team. And I know he hasn't had a great series. And he's been in foul trouble. He had a good game one, couldn't score. But he found a way to impact the game. And maybe that's what you get in game 5. Another 15-rebound game, 5+ assists, and a couple of corner pocket threes. And some back-breaking plays for the other team. It's time for the Josh Hart game. It's time for him to make up for his mental lapses. And it's time for him to do it. And I got all the faith in the world in Josh Hart. I believe he could do it. I think he is going to do it. And I think that he is going to come out pissed off, motivated, and like a man on a mission. I truly, truly believe it. If you want the Knicks to close out the Spurs in 5 in San Antonio on their hardwood, hit that thumbs up icon right now. 4 more keys to victory to get to, but I have to tell you about our proud sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use that promo code HMA. Play your first $5 lineup and get $50 in lineups instantly. What is Prize Picks? It's America's #1 sports picks app. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply pick more or less on the stat total that Prize Picks selects for that player. It is safe and it is secure. Billions have been paid out to winners on Prize Picks. It's available in all 50 states, plus Washington, D.C. And when you use that promo code HMA and you play your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $50 in lineups instantly. So go download the app, create an account, use that promo code HMA, play your first $5 lineup, pick more, pick less, play Prize Picks. Shout out to them for always sponsoring today's videos here on New York Knicks. Now, you can follow me on their social feed feature. I'll have my lineup ready to go for Game 5 when we get a little bit closer to that. You can find me at @MarshallGreen_. Key number 2, killer instinct. When your enemy is wounded, put them out of their misery. Don't give them a second chance at life. Don't do it. They're down. I don't know if they can come back from that heartbreaking loss after another heartbreaking loss. And we've seen this team. When it's time to close out a series, when it's time to get the job done, when it's time to end another team's season, they've done it in unreal fashion. They won by 51 in Game 6 versus Atlanta. Series over. They won by 30 in Game 4 versus Philly. Series over. They win by 37 against Cleveland. Series over. Whatever you did in these 3 games, do it again. Same attitude, same mindset, same desperation, and that same will and desire to win. Don't bring this back to Madison Square Garden. I don't want to see another game at MSG until October. I don't. As cool as it would be to see the Knicks win a championship on their floor with their fans in that building, in that city, with that atmosphere, I want to win Saturday. And I don't even want to have the opportunity to play again at MSG at all. Go get it done in Game 5. Go get it done in Game 5. Key number 3. Can you win the first quarter? Can you win the first quarter? Can you do it one time? I dare you to win the first quarter. I double dog dare you to win the first quarter. because you didn't do it in game 1. You did not do it in game 2. You did not do it in game 3. And you definitely did not do it in game 4. And even if you can't win the first quarter, can it be tied? Can it be down by 1? Can you be down by 2? Can you be down by less than 5? If you come out and you punch them in the mouth in the first quarter, like you did versus Atlanta in a closeout game, like you did against Philly in a closeout game, and like you did versus Cleveland in a closeout game, self-doubt starts to creep in. Don't let them build any confidence. Don't let them win quarter number 1 and say, we could build on that. We could do that again. Quarter by quarter, minute by minute, possession by possession. Don't let them get any ounce of belief that they can win this series. Come out and punch them in the mouth in game number 1. And can we not get in foul trouble in the first 2 minutes? Like Josh Hart did in game 1 and game 2, and like Mikal Bridges did in game 3, and like Karl-Anthony Towns did in game 4? Maybe, just maybe, if your starting 5 can play together for 7 minutes in the first quarter, you can win the first quarter. Maybe. Like, crazy thought. So just go do it. No dumb fouls. No lazy defense. Win the first quarter. Key number 4, in-game adjustments. You won. There's dozens of reasons that you came back from down 29. One of the bigger reasons was the in-game adjustments by Mike Brown. Mike Brown won this battle in game 4. Mitch Johnson won this game in game 3. Mitch Johnson wins the adjustment battle in game 3. Mike Brown won the adjustment battle in game 4. And if you don't think that the Spurs are going to make an adjustment in game 5, you're insane. What was one of the Knicks' major adjustments? Running pick and roll with Victor Wembanyama in the action. How many times have I said it? Bring Wemby into the action. Bring him away from the rim. If that 7'5" lanky POS plays defense on the perimeter, you will win this series. In quarter number 1, you ran 6 pick and rolls that involved Victor Wembanyama. You only scored 1 point per possession. In quarter number 2, you run 6 pick and rolls. You score a quarter of a point per possession. And then something changed. Something changed. In the second half, you ran 21 pick and rolls with Victor Wembanyama being the defender. And you scored 1.7 points per possession. That's an unreal number. What changed? You inserted Jose Alvarado into the ball game to play alongside Jalen Brunson, and Brunson was the ball handler. Jose Alvarado was the screen setter. They brought Wemby into the action. They dumped it off to Alvarado. He held down Turbo, ran around the court, sprayed the ball around, touched the paint, and got the Spurs defense into rotation. The Knicks got good looks, and OG Anunoby could not miss. The Knicks scored 1.727 points per possession when Brunson and Alvarado were on the court in game 4. So your pick and roll offense was generational in the second half, and your offense in general was generational with Brunson and Alvarado on the court in game 4. The Spurs did not have an answer to the Knicks having multiple ball handlers on the floor. That was the adjustment. And now the Spurs will adjust. And they'll do something. And they'll try something out. And they'll hope it will work. Will the Knicks have an adjustment off of that? You got a lot of adjustments from this game. You didn't just dig yourself in a 29-point hole by chance. You can learn from that. You can learn from wins like you learn from losses. There's probably more to learn from wins than losses at times. So go do it. Go do it. I don't know what the adjustment is. Maybe there's an adjustment to be made at halftime. Be ready to make it and push that right button. And you know what? I always love to include this one because we got Jalen Brunson and you do not. I told Andrew Connell, key number 5 today is going to be keep it close going to the 4th. Producer Andrew Connell. And he said, maybe it should be fall down by 20. You know, maybe it should be because you're 5-3. The last 8 times you fell down by 20 points in the playoffs. But if you could just keep yourself within striking distance when that fourth quarter starts. Heck, how about we just are up 30 going into the fourth quarter? I'll take that. But if that's unattainable, can you keep yourself within striking distance in the fourth quarter? Because I've learned a couple of things in this series. One of them being the New York Knicks have a stronger will to win. They have a stronger desire to win. They know how to win to a stronger degree than the San Antonio Spurs do. The Spurs are learning how to win. The Knicks know how to win. And that's been on display. It's on display in Game 1. Game was late, close. Same as in Game 2. And same in Game 4. And I believe the Spurs are running out of gas. 90% of the people that watched this channel last year would say a similar thing that would always infuriate me. Marshall, the Knicks are tired. They're playing way too many minutes. They are tired. They got to play the bench more. Tom Thibodeau is committing sins out there. Mitch Johnson has a lot of Tom Thibodeau in him. They're playing 7 players. They're playing 7 players. And their 7th player is averaging 14.8 minutes per game. Victor Wembanyama is not built to play 40-plus minutes per game. You just went 7 games with the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Fox is above 36 minutes. And Vassell is over 38 minutes. And the only reason Castle's minutes are a little bit low is because he's been in some foul trouble and he got banged up in one of these games. Champagnie is playing 32 minutes. Your guard off the bench is playing 31 minutes. And Harrison Barnes and the rookie Bryant and Cornette are combining to play 16 minutes per game. They're playing a 6-man rotation. It was evident that they ran out of gas in that fourth quarter. And the Knicks capitalized. And oh yeah, the Knicks have the baddest dude in the fourth quarter in NBA Finals history right now. I'll say that again. Jalen Brunson is the baddest dude in NBA Finals history in the fourth quarter right now. Most points per game in the fourth quarter of the NBA Finals since 1996 and 1997 when they tracked these stats. Number 1, Jalen Brunson at 10.3 points per fourth quarter. Allen Iverson at 10, Michael Jordan at 9.8, and Giannis Antetokounmpo at 9.3. Keep it within striking distance. Let your depth in the rotation, your will, knowledge, and ability to win, and Jalen frickin' Brunson to bring you home. One more win. One more win. And the Knicks are frickin' NBA champions, man. 48 more minutes. I don't know if the Knicks can afford to play another 24 minutes and win. If any team can, it's them. But I don't want to do that. You're going to need to play all 48 minutes. Find a way, and get the job done. You want the Knicks to close it out in 5. Hit that thumbs up icon. Come on, man. Get the job done. You're one more win away. If you want to tap it, hit that thumbs up icon. And make sure you are hooked up with our brand new OG Anunoby shirts. Go to chatsports.com/OG. Chatsports.com/OG. And make sure you are following me over on social media. You can hit me up, Twitter, and Instagram @MarshallGreen_.